Hello, everyone. Oh, I forgot something else. That's fine. Welcome to another night of Cyrenthe. My name is Ty Thalanos. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. Here's where I play games with my friends Wednesday nights, where we're playing in a homebrew world of Cyrenthe, playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Otherwise, you can find me VTubing and playing other games with friends. Want to point out quick, tomorrow's the first night of Baldur's Gate with the Misses, so that'll be a new stream coming. And other announcements that we're going to get through really quick. First off, if you follow the channel, you can create an NPC that inhabits the world of Cyrenthe that will interact with the players in one form or another, so feel free to post in chat and create a character. I can talk you through it, even during the middle of the game. If you subscribe to the channel, the character that you create is going to have a larger tale to tell, interact with the players more often, quest item, big bad, something along those lines. Otherwise, to support, if you donate bits, 100 bits gets you a hero point that you can give to any of the players or to the GM, and you can actually see the count of the hero points up on screen right now, so you can always see who is the most needy. Whoever that might be could really use some help with hero points, but
No.
Music that you heard in the intro comes from our Bard Gregolis Designs. You can find their music on YouTube and Spotify. And the artwork for our character art comes from our artist, Fox Rubiscos. You can find their work on X. And we are going to unveil, for a second time, Ember again, because since we just unveiled her last week, and Shelly has yet to really see Ember. So we'll be doing that here very shortly after character and player intros. So why don't we get into that so we can get to that beautiful, beautiful artwork. First up, Mike, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and who you're going to be playing tonight?
Hi, everyone. My name's Mike, a.k.a. MadCap23 on most of the socials out there. Been playing TTRPGs for 30-plus years, and tonight you can see me as Hestian, your Whisper Elf Rogue.
And Allie, a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
My name is Allie. I'm excited for tonight, and I'm playing Joanna the Human Monk.
Always quick. Shelly, a little bit about yourself and who you're playing tonight.
Hey yo friends, it's Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey It's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. I am pretty excited to see this art. I will speed it up. I'm playing Guzmik, your friendly neighborhood cleric, who's also a goblin.
Very good, very good. And Ashley, a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse, and I am playing for you tonight Ember, the Lycanon Moon-Touched Oracle class character. She is a humanoid person with big foxy ears and a big fluffy tail, and she can sometimes turn into a real fox.
With that, why don't we let me get some music for everybody. We're gonna go.
Tunes,
I know. Kind of fits, doesn't really fit. But for Ember, completely different vibe. But we're still gonna show off some Ember. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're over here. Getting there. So everyone else can see as well.
98% loading Ember.
Oh my god, there's a commercial going right now. I hope it's not coming up yet.
It is.
None for Shelly.
No!
Look on
No.
Foundry,
No,
Shelley.
check Foundry. Look at
on
Foundry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm huge.
Very cool.
She's all of Cyrenthe and Foundry. If you detected magic, you'd only detect her.
Nice.
So I'm glad. I'm glad that Ashley or Ember seems to be a fan of the Ember artwork. Very, very good to hear.
She's so cute. I love her.
Good. Oh, I still didn't get you guys your high defs yet. Gotta get that. Yeah, that shall be coming
Yeah.
along the way shortly for my players, since it is your artwork. Okay. All right. Well, we can keep Ember up while we jump back into the game, but last session, the party continued speaking more with the refugees from Lantar, where they learned more of the attack and the generals of Blackmaw while they took a bit of time to care for the refugees. Oh, shoot, I guess I should probably go into that. We've learned of a bugbear, though much larger bugbear than had really been seen. Most bugbears are taller, skinny, kind of heavy-furred goblinoids that delight in the torment and torture of others. Though this bugbear general is none such to like, though the temperament and the enjoyment of tormenting others very well still intact. Another general was that of a harpy, spoken of to entrance and enthrall crowds of folk, though players you wouldn't know. You would have heard enough of stories. Harpies are not ones to captivate crowds, as it were. Harpies in Pathfinder and Cyrenthe are very much carriers of diseases and sickness, and these bird-like humanoids with wings and clawed talons are not known to desire much attention. You also had heard of a mysterious gold dragonborn that had been causing trouble, though what exactly occurred, there was not a ton of information from the refugees that you had spoken to. And of course, you had learned of Blackmaw, this twisted goblin known to have smoke kind of coming off him a little bit. At some point in time, seemed to like glow of coals almost, though is not what you had first seen. It is mainly just is noticed most the twisted visage and carrying a odd spear. Now, you do remember that they had spoken as these refugees were hiding in the rafters of the God's Eye Shrine in Lantar, had seen Blackmaw visit each of the shrines. Seeing the refugees through the night, a bit of food, trying to give them enough energy to make it all the way to Gareth, the party continued on, stopping on the way a couple times to try to dig up a couple caches of Dr. Hendricks, or they may have carried something useful. The first, a cache and a small cliff, seemed to have collapsed over time, though you did recover a bag full of coins thanks to Ember and sniffing them out.
Her schnozzle.
Mm-hmm. The other cache.
I love the schnozzle.
The other cache was located partway between a road marker and a tree that had ended up toppled over, but was still be able to locate it again thanks to Ember's magics. Another pile of silver coins and a mysterious mirror with strange writing upon the edges.
Oh yeah, that's probably a bad thing we found while you were gone, Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
No, it should be fine. Just because it looks like the reflection was coming out to attack us, that's no big deal.
Seems like something's trapped in the mirror that is bad.
Where's the mirror right now?
It's in a bag of holding.
I'm glad
It's in one
you
of our bags.
questioned. Yes, I believe it was in Joanna's spacious pouch. Correct?
Yep.
Though I'm really glad that her spacious pouch didn't explode, because usually when you put, like, with game mechanics, like, not character would know, but game mechanics, you put a spacious pouch inside a spacious pouch, they explode.
Did we do that?
So whatever it is,
Well,
I mean, if there's
We
something
put a
trapped in the mirror,
containment thing inside a spacious pouch, which are different things. And they didn't explode because Tyler would have told us that.
yet, or we're all dead and Tyler's just messing with us.
I mean, if that's the case, we died a long time ago. We've just been enjoying ourselves.
Drifting.
So wait,
This
we
is
have
all
a
the
mirror that is possibly got something trapped in it.
Mhm.
In
Oh, it
Joanna's
definitely has
spacious
something
pouch.
trapped in it. Yeah. And it wants to get out.
And we think it would have exploded if... Why?
Well,
No,
so in old
Sorry.
school D&D, if you take a spacious pouch and then you try to put a spacious pouch inside
portal.
another spacious pouch, they explode. And
I know,
you
but-
lose your spacious pouches.
The metagaming.
But the
Yeah.
mirror with something trapped in it isn't a spacious pouch. Why do we think...
correct.
That is, yes,
That it
that is
would've-
what we proved because it did not explode. So
Ashley's taking the idea of it being an extra dimensional space, and the way that the mechanic worked is if any extra dimensional space, be that a portable hole, a spacious pouch, bag of holding, Ivilon's quiver, any of those ones that allow you to carry more stuff than you should normally be able to carry, is put inside another item that allows more stuff than you should be able to carry. It blows up and all of your stuff gets scattered onto the astral plane, actually.
Maybe the mirror
I think it's
just
because
possessed.
the original creators just were angry at people trying to cheat the system.
Maybe it's just the mirror. And you guys are
Yeah,
paranoid.
maybe.
I was really muscular.
sometimes
I think it is just a mirror.
Sometimes a mirror is just a mirror.
Mirror's
Sometimes a
never
cigar is just a cigar.
mirror.
We can actually pick up since Shelly had missed last week during the locating of the mirror. I believe it was passed around a little bit, investigated, unsure exactly what it was. Hastian has not seen this before, even though it, in theory, had belonged to Dr. Hendricks previously.
Yeah.
So if
Dad
this is
owned it probably
something-
before I knew him.
if there's something that Guzmek would like to try as well for any kind of roll or check or something, you are more than welcome.
Can I look at it? Can I look at my own self in it first? Give me that mirror.
Oh, sorry.
So taking it back out of the pouch, quick of now Guzmek, who may have been like interested in trying to see it, and you kind of had ignored her. She's a little shorter than the rest. Pull it back out for her. As you hand it over,
Give me.
Guzmek, the mirror is blank.
She
Actually,
doesn't
doesn't
even
even.
see
see my own-
herself.
Yeah. So, sorry. It is blank of you.
I'm a vampire, you guys.
Are you?
Too many vampiric feasts.
Uh-huh.
Emma's
Damn.
gonna look around her shoulder to see if she can see her own reflection in the mirror.
Nope. No reflection.
Well, what do we see at all in the mirror at the moment?
You
Like,
can-
is it trees and stuff?
You can see your background, everything behind you. It's kind of trippy.
Give me
I'm not
aid,
looking
give
at
me
it
aid.
again.
Nothing.
Seriously?
What did you guys see
Guzmek's
before?
asking for Abe.
Well,
We'll hold Abe up to the mirror real quick.
You're just kind of holding up Abe, and there's your little stuffed Bulette kind of floating in there.
Don't like that.
All right, so what we saw when the three of us looked in the mirror is that first it looked like us, and then it was like the mirror version of us went crazy and was like snarling and pounding on the mirror. Yeah, super creepy.
When,
Ooh, that's
when
creepy as hell.
did we look at it here? Like,
Yeah,
did we look at it right here
yeah.
in this exact same location?
We haven't
Yeah,
moved.
you were like off doing something with the horses.
Well, you know I'm
or
working
I
on
don't
some
know.
research. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You weren't paying attention, but we all looked at it.
It was right here. You guys did it right here. So
Yeah, it's right here. It's not like a location thing. I'm bet.
I don't reach
Question
into
is-
the pouch and grab monster creature.
So
Actually,
did we do
I have a
detect
theory.
magic on it?
No, because you weren't here.
There
Okay.
was an investigation as to occultism by Ember, and she did kind of notice that there are runes along the outside of the mirror that speak of, I think, protection and entrapment. I believe I said it was, or something.
But not the good kind.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Entrapment. Maybe it eats souls, and at 3 it was done, and it doesn't need mine. It's got yours.
Well, I don't feel any lighter.
Yeah, I don't either. But I did kind of agree to sell my soul for some decent scotch.
Goodsmick would try. I mean, I could do occultism, but it sounds like that's been done. Maybe I try. Well, there's runes on it, and I do ruins.
We haven't done anything with spells because none of us had the spells to do it. So,
Let me
if you
start with the
wanted-
detect magic. It's just a cantrip. So
Mhm.
So
I would
easy
do that
for
on
some
all
people.
Cyrenthe and also this mirror.
We'll check. Technically, you're at a higher level. You'd be doing it as a heightened spell. I think you're at the point of heightened 4th, right?
I have heightened +3.
Oh, 3rd rank.
How do you know what your heightened is? Like,
Not exactly sure.
It matches your high. I think it matches your highest spell rank. And I see now that Guzmic, where your 4th level didn't kick in. You should be at 4th level. So you should have
Why-
4th level spells.
oh, you're having the same error I had like a couple weeks ago. Like mine didn't show up either. Like Tyler had to go in there and like.
Well, I'm flying. No matter whether it says that I can or not, I'm flying.
So, as I work on figure this out for a second, I believe you're going to do at a higher level, which means you're heightened 4th.
Pinpoint the source of the highest level magic.
Oh, that's fine. So you are getting the School of Magic. It is a... What is protection for a School of Magic?
Enchantment?
Yeah, I'm thinking enchantment. Oh, yeah, here it is. Sorry. It is abjuration.
Hmm.
Which you know is of protective spells that ward off harm. See, it's a good mirror.
Why was it snarling? Words off
I don't
harm.
understand how that would work, though, right? Like, you have a mirror that wards off harm. Like, how does that
And-
even work?
Oh,
Are we the harm?
No, I have a thought. What about Abe? Let's leave Abe out for tonight. See if Abe moves overnight.
What? It wasn't just me.
No, but it was
Actually,
all of us, and we all knew about Abe. And something tried to, yeah. So if this is warding off evil or harm, maybe it severed the connection to Abe.
Or maybe we're under the influence of something. All of us.
Perhaps.
When do you guys want to like punch me in front of the mirror? Actually, no. Like, can I punch one of you guys?
Yeah, I can take it. I'll let you like punch my stomach.
I'll hold the
Okay.
mirror.
You. Okay, I hand the mirror over to Ember,
I hold it
Okay, are
facing
you
the
ready?
two of them.
and I hold like your arm or something, and I punch you. But my nails are all in, so it's just
Thank
a
you.
punch.
There's no gross nails on you.
No, They're
Does
there.
anything happen?
No. you punch Joanna and she's got abs.
yeah, for
Ripped.
sure. I'm sure I hurt myself more than she got hurt.
I saw him in the mirror.
Do either of them
anything
show
show
up
up
in the
in-
mirror? Is it still just
Nope,
the
still
scenery
blank.
minus
Still the
any
scenery.
living people?
Like there is no clothes. I'm trying to think.
I aim it at the horses. Can you see the horses?
You can see the horses.
Okay.
Insulted.
Backpacks are probably floating in midair.
Oh,
All right, you got to detect magic on this thing.
I did. It said
Oh,
it was abjuration.
That's
It's,
it.
it's magical, but yeah, it's abjuration.
It's a lousy spell.
Dad,
I don't know what that means
why?
for a mirror.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we
have
just
to
hang
write
it.
that
Let's
a
just hang it
letter.
up in the Vardo.
It was pretty creepy.
We could
Yeah,
just
that
hang
was
it over
really
my bed.
creepy.
It didn't happen to me. I'm fine with it.
It
No,
was like as if you were facing a doppelganger of yourself, like one of those monsters.
you can't reach through it. We tried that, right?
No, but it was concerning when it was bashing against the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, like it was trapped in there trying to get out at you. Your reflection,
Yes.
weird reflection, your Jekyll
Mhm.
reflection.
Yeah, our
Jekyll reflection.
evil doppelganger. You know, like our evil twin.
All
It
right.
was
Well,
rather disturbing.
could I do a religion? Or there's ruins, so maybe could I do like a crafting, like, because I do work with ruins. I'm not gonna craft this mirror, but maybe
Sure, give me a crafting check.
I could. Okay.
See kind of what you've learned.
And I'm sure if you stole the runes off of this mirror and put them on something else, nothing bad would happen.
Nothing at all. Be
Not
just
bad.
fine.
Not bad. 26.
You like reading the runes. A number of them are kind of on that basic level of runic work, that arcane capturing of power. You can see like the rudimentary basics within, though each rune is more extensive and more difficult to really understand what it might do and their interaction. Like you can see the protection here. You can see a lot of different runes that you've seen in your formula book and such, but you're still unable to really parse what this would do. You do feel that there is that protection is and abjuration is a very key factor. Though again, this entrapment kind of wells up in there as well. So you do catch that kind of some of those markers. There with your 26 actually, you will find that kind of between, like, connecting the runes is a bit of like transmutation.
Can I, like, I would like to take Abe and press him against the mirror and see if anything happens.
As the owner of Abe, do you give up Abe as Ember is trying to grab him, or maybe
trap him in?
states
No,
of
but
this?
I will do it. But maybe
Push
like,
him in
like
there.
a paw.
Just try to put a paw up against the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing.
What else? What else was in the cache with this?
Money.
Just money.
How
Okay.
much money? I don't think we said last time.
Taking the time to count it would be 1,500 silver.
What about the
150 gold. Nice.
the box it was in? What did that have anything weird on it?
Much like all the
Or
other
was it-
boxes you've seen,
Yeah.
it
okay.
was wrapped up and kind of protected in a bit of fabric, though checking the fabric doesn't seem like there's any magical effect to it. No runes on it. Seems to be just a bit of fabric kind of protecting it from harm, keeping it wrapped up.
And we didn't
Sure
get
would
a
be-
magic item in the first cache because that trunk was smashed.
Yeah, all you found
And we
was
just found
Oh.
coins everywhere.
bits of the box and a rotted bag that once digging around and finding, you seem to come up with about 2,500 silver, though you didn't find the entirety of the box. You didn't find any other magical item. Detecting magic wouldn't really find anything. Too much dirt and hiding stuff, you wouldn't really be able to find if there was anything else that could have possibly been inside.
Well, Heston, these are your dad's caches. Like, maybe it was just like this mirror is like a circus, kind of toy or like a joke. Like how sometimes when you look into something, they distort your look. I've seen this happen before, and it scared the crap out of me. But like maybe just for fun, that it does that, and it doesn't always do that.
Okay, well, I'm willing to try to look at from the standpoint of circus lore, and I got a 1. So no, nothing, not a goddamn thing. Don't have any idea what this is about, and why am I not showing up? Hang on, I gotta step away. Sorry, guys.
It would sure be cool if there was a way we could talk to his dad.
I still
know.
got a 1.
Yeah, no worries.
That is true.
Like if we could just occasionally send Dr. Hendricks a message that says, "Hey, we found this thing in one of your caches. What the shit?"
Yeah. But even if, like, one of us got that power, we would have to know him or have met him before. Like,
I
you
mean,
can't
I don't know how
just-
that works. Maybe.
right?
How do you-
Like, don't you have to know them? Like, you can't just be like, "Hey, my friend Joe's super awesome," and then you like start calling them like on your own.
Well, but some of us know him.
Yeah,
We
have you
met
met
him. We
him?
talked to him. Yeah.
Oh well, then
Yeah, we did.
then you should totally get that spell.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how to get that. I mean, if that was a spell, if there was an item, just something. I'm like kind of just spitballing here. Like it would be a cool thing to know, to have. would be to be able to talk to his dad when we find this weird stuff. Because we don't know.
Well, you know, we're getting a lot of money. Maybe we could buy something. I mean, not here.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so we
Right.
came up with a plan while you were doing your super secret stuff over there. She points at where the horses are. So what we thought, so we're gonna go into this occupied village, and there's a lot more bad guys than we thought. So it would be pretty convenient if they fought amongst themselves first.
How do you think we're gonna do that? Do you have a plan? It's a great idea.
Yeah,
I don't
so
disagree.
we're gonna create chaos and blame it on different groups. So like, I just got a new spell, and it's got a really far range.
What is it? What does it do?
Well, you know how I really like fire, and I'm
Yes.
good at it. Well, now I have fire ball.
Sounds like something I need to heal.
We might
So-
need some healing afterwards for sure.
Oh, the
and
balls
it's
are
got-
real hot. How many times have I heard that? Oh my god.
And it's really big, and I can throw it from 500 feet away.
But what if they have like hostages and stuff? Does it just get everybody?
Yes.
So there's a small problem with this plan.
well,
we
so
could be
don't-
killing people
we
that are
don't
just
shoot at hostages. But like, so if we can like sneak up to like, you know, in one of the group's areas and then fireball another group, and then also I have this other cool ability which I'm sure I can totally use. Even if I use message, I can create rumors. So
How does this
we
work?
can start spreading it around that like there's infighting. Right?
that one seems a little better. I like the fireball, but I feel like we don't know enough
Is that a
about the
big
people that
finish
are
item?
inside there.
We are going to make certain I'm going to sneak in, or someone's going to sneak in, and make certain that the targets that we have for Fireball do not have innocents in them, that it's only combatants. We're talking about possibly just destroying buildings with it, mainly to kind of sow that chaos.
Also, it would help us
Because-
sneak in if stuff was burning.
Exactly.
Okay. Because you guys remember that one time when I did that spell that had like a radius and I wasn't sure if like there was
Nope,
anybody
don't remember
else?
anything about that at all.
Wait,
Nothing.
Okay,
I
well,
wasn't here for that.
Do not recall.
I remember a little bit about that and I was concerned that there was some
Nope. It all worked out for the best.
innocent damage.
Rest your pretty little head, Goosewick. It all worked out for
Oh,
the best.
thank you. You think it's pretty?
Yes.
Okay, so this rumor thing, how far away do you have to be to do that?
Well,
You have to be in there?
so
Gotta be much closer.
Yeah, that one is more like. Let me see if I can bring it up.
I'm gonna say, as we're like talking about the game plan and stuff, I'm driving the horses from the like last cache to the rest of the day.
Yeah, we're
We're walking and talking.
Yeah, we're.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
You'll
wanna get there.
Oh,
you'll only have
we
a
don't
couple,
have a Bordeaux.
you only have a couple more hours of travel before you're kind of settling for the night, knowing that Lantar is a relatively short distance away. You have a day, maybe less, probably less than a day before like you would reach Lantar. If this was a normal time, you would expect to arrive before sundown the next day. So, well, I should say you would be able to find a place in an inn before sundown the next day. So like you're gonna enter town pretty quickly. So you can travel a little ways, set up your camp, your meager camp, chat, plot, and whatnot. So I kind of assume a lot of this will be happening in the evening.
Did we get intel on like exactly how many combatants are in there?
Yes.
So
So
what we heard, it's mainly combatants, and very few innocents that have been. The innocents mainly have been taken into the crypts, if I'm remembering correctly.
yeah, from what you're getting,
And then the screaming.
yes, the screaming. There was a
Screaming in the crypts.
large.
Yeah, the people that they were taking into the crypts, that bugbear likes to do stuff to the prisoners that makes them scream, and we don't know what happens after that.
The tale that you had heard was a large swarm of goblins, a great number of hobgoblins, and a decent number of bugbears. You're talking a few hundred goblins, a little over 100 hobgoblins, and it seemed like less than 100 bugbears. So again, it's hard to tell exactly from the bits and pieces that everyone had seen. There seems to have been a lot of fighting from the citizens and the guards and such, so it seemed that number had dwindled. And a number seemed to have looted and ran. Some had fallen to infighting. And part of that infighting being the very large bugbear, like dragging some citizens and even some other bugbears, like unconscious and not, down into the crypt.
See, I think that's where we can really dig in. I think the rumor that we should spread is that the bugbear wants to like branch out and start dragging goblins down there, or like other henchman-esque groups from another group. Like, hey, what now that like he's kind of thinned out his herd, he's gonna come after you guys, and that'll make him nervous.
I think that you've got a point there. I believe that if we can turn each of the factions against each other, especially like the goblins to the hobgoblins, the goblins, I'm sorry, Guzmik, but they're not as trained and as prepared as you might be. I believe that they're going to get decimated.
Well, I mean, just because I'm a goblin doesn't mean that I'm, I don't have solidarity with all goblins. These are bad goblins. They've fallen under a bad way of some sort. They might be cursed. I mean, they're the old goblins. I feel sorry for them. They haven't been able to move forward like we have. Don't feel bad about doing anything to them, though. Just like you wouldn't to any of the other groups.
Certainly, and I'm sorry. I was just trying to be polite about. I'm not saying all goblins are easily defeated. I'm just saying that from what I've heard, the ones that are there are okay. Good. Never mind then. That's it.
Okay.
Hashtag not all goblins.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag
Don't
I
worry
choose the
about me.
bugbear. I don't know.
Hashtag what's up with the harpy? So the harpy, they said, likes to entrance and enthrall.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's very
Also-
odd.
Diseases, apparently.
That's probably what got those 2 people in town that were super sick.
Oh gosh, yeah, good point.
They had a disease.
Wonder.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something real wrong with them.
Drashira, one in town who had
Oh,
that
Drashira.
puncture. Yeah. The necrotic.
Drashira
That's
got
from a
stabbed with.
spear, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, she got stabbed with the spear. That weird spear that that Black Maw has. And it's I looked at her wounds and I got some kind of necrosis diagnosis, I think, from it, didn't I?
Yep.
Like undead necrosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the spear is like killing the tissues, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's doing it.
And okay, so I don't know if you caught this because you were so busy before
Doing that
but
stuff.
when I was talking to one of the refugees, they said that Black Maw was visibly, literally smoking. Like his body was smoking.
As if on fire.
Yeah, not like he's got a bad habit that he needs to break.
Maybe it
Well,
was
probably that too.
cool
but-
out and he was moist and sweaty.
He's just one of those people who runs hot.
He just runs
And-
hot.
and
Smoking.
She looks around. You can see like the vapors, kind of like the air, kind of shimmers off of Ember, and she's sitting there.
Somebody's got some bad eggs here.
Well, it's
Let's
not.
smell.
It doesn't. I don't smell right now.
Okay. We're close, right? So we need to figure out who's going in and how this is all going to go down. Like, before we go much further. What?
Go for the rope. I
I'll
think
say-
Hestian's going in, and then I'm saving him.
For Shelly, because you were not here,
Votive cup?
the refugees had hidden in the rafters of the shrine. There was a bit of a noise, a tension down near the main gate, when they decided that now is the best time to try to get out. And they were able to get up on the wall and climb down it. And there is a rope, a very thin rope that had been left, utilized by this illusionist mage in some of her acts and stuff, that she thinks is still probably there because it is very difficult to see. And you'd be looking for a broken crenelod kind of, on the wall. And you'd kind of have to feel underneath it to kind of find it. Like, that's how hard it is to locate this string.
Is it magic? Could we detect it in that way? Or locate object? I wonder.
We
Like-
could
Well, I
probably
can
locate
an
object.
for sure.
Yeah.
But
So that's the way
we
it-
don't know if it's magic or not. Yep.
We
One
could-
of the
well, we
ways
could
in.
locate-
There's also the front gate.
Yeah. I mean, you could. do
Just
some
remember,
fiery
I can
things with the-
locate stuff or I can fireball.
Oh, it's an either or type of thing.
Well, no, they're about
Could
the
be an
same
and/or.
difficulty, as it were.
Good to know.
So they hid up in in the shrine. In the shrine.
Yep.
There's multiple shrines though, because Black Maw
Yes.
visits all of them.
There are multiple shrines within the main building. Yes.
So why didn't we hide in one of the shrines and just take out Black Maw?
Because
Like,
it's not
you
just
know-
Black Maw.
No, but you know what they say, like cut off the head and the body dies too.
I don't know that he's necessarily the head. I think that he's gotten these groups together behind him because he's promised them something of value. And I don't know that necessarily I think if we take Black Maw out, we'll definitely weaken them, but I don't know that that would be the end all and be all for killing them, for ending their reign of terror.
We don't even know what's up with Black Maw. I mean, it sounds like he underwent some kind of metamorphosis.
And he doesn't look good.
He's not
He
good
never
to look
looked
at.
good.
No, he never looked good, but now he's different. So we wouldn't know that if we just killed him, but do we just observe for a while? Do we hide up in one of the shrines and just observe?
Yeah. So I am a brewing 4 invisibility potions. They're cooking.
Okay.
And they'll be ready by the time we get to town. But like
Mhm.
they gotta like sit for a number of
percolate
days.
a little.
Right?
It's the brewing the coffee type of thing.
Well, I mean, coffee shouldn't take days, but yeah, like a Insta pickle or like a short term. Like
Oh, what?
brewing.
Did you say an
like,
Insta pickle?
Like there's like you can make pickled things that only take like a couple days to like develop.
You can make quick pickles that only take an hour or two too.
Okay,
so,
yeah, sure, whatever.
But I know what you're getting at. It's it's not going to take forever. It's not going to be like a wine where it takes.
But it's not
a
ready
month.
now. But it's gotta sit, and then it'll be ready.
How long does it have? What are we talking? What's the ETA here for this?
Okay, so like I started it 2 days ago.
Okay,
And
and it's just
so-
getting like agitated every day and
Yeah, I made a
mixed
big
and-
batch and I bottled it, and it's been like, agitating on the horse as I've been
Sure.
riding. It's just naturally like jostling slightly, and it'll be done by the time we get to town.
Is it just gonna explode when we take the lid off?
God, I hope not.
We'll have to just do it slow and then close it again. Do it a little slow and close it.
If we hear
I
that,
mean, just tap the lid a couple times.
Yeah.
Or if it
That's
starts
canon
spraying,
now.
just suck it down.
all of Ember's potions are carbonated.
We'll. Yes. Okay. I was.
Invisibility is
what-
the worst one to be carbonated because you're like belching and invisible.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
I'm just,
Cannon.
did someone cast gaseous cloud? What the hell is that? Stinking cloud? Holy cow.
I am a fox, not a skunk.
Did these guys say that he still had the limp? Blackmaw?
We didn't ask about a limp.
They didn't mention the limp. Apparently, the literally smoking thing was more concerning than
Yeah.
his walking ability.
Okay.
What was that?
So let's see. I had 2 more days. Speaking of times in crafting,
Mm-hmm. And you
What
have
was I
the
making?
crafting ring.
I think you
got the
were.
lock-
ring.
Locket.
I'm working on the rapier
Yes, that is correct.
for Hestian.
Maybe that's why you're so busy.
Yeah, of course. I'm working on stuff for us. For us.
Multitasking.
Mostly unitasking, but apparently. So do I have maybe 1 more day on this item?
I think that
How long
is
did you
planned
spend-
to. We'll say that they should both be kind of wrapping up overnight / in the morning.
Okay. Do we know what whose shrine the
It seemed like he visited
people hid in?
all of them.
Well,
Oh.
but the people were hiding in one of them specifically, weren't they?
They were up in the rafters, kind of above the main kind of gathering area. Along the outsides would kind of be a number of those shrines and such.
Was
I
that
think
where
she's
we're planning
the
on
God
hiding?
View Shrine, which I guess
The what?
The God's View Shrine. But if we've never been there, that doesn't really help.
So it sounds like the shrines are all co-located within the same building. So it's like a shrine mega mall,
Yep.
if you will,
Yep.
where everyone is like all of the gods and those folk are represented.
How are we gonna start spreading the rumors then? Are we gonna hop
We're going to
down?
use message. We're going to use message
Okay.
and a performance skill.
Let's do this.
Any other prep work or planning or such that you want to deal with now before we kind of step forward a little bit to gather more information?
You know, every time I've ever made a plan in a role-playing game, it's always gone to shit. So let's just do it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
learning. All right. The morning or the evening watches are taken. Nothing seems to hinder you all. Joanna, even possibly during any foraging work, hunting about, surprisingly quiet. Like, it seems there's not a whole lot of game nearby.
I would not say that's surprising. The vibes are off.
The crafting continues, the brewing kind of continues through the evening and whatnot during this downtime. As the morning comes, we know Lantar is in the future, and I will now need those crafting checks.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
I wish I could give motivation or something to help. Can't really help crafting, but
You can always get motivation to help.
you got this. Okay, I'm not good at society though.
I think I did okay, but my rules are not showing up.
My rolls didn't show up either. Hold on a second.
Uh,
I'm gonna reboot.
Yes, reload the application. So you can hit escape and reload.
Oh, I just do the reload.
You know this thing?
Sorry, I'm just. Yeah, everything
Oh.
is not. My rolls
I
are not
killed it.
showing up at all.
Ember failed. You should use a hero point.
How do you know?
I can see it.
It
I
did pop.
reloaded.
Okay.
It did pop up and
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point and re-roll that because I do have hero points and we want this stuff. A second. Where is it? That's better.
I did a crafting check. That's not really what you wanted from me, is it?
Why does it say failure?
I know, I saw that too.
Okay, so.
With a 17?
No, okay, so for Ember, your first roll was a 6. Coming out to
Right.
being 18. So you chose to use the hero point.
Mm-hmm.
So back down to single digits. Rolled a 17, so you got a 29.
Oh. Okay. It just didn't
Just
show
didn't
up.
add at all. Yep.
When I reloaded, it was magically there.
Yes.
Okay. So, can I borrow 40 gold pieces?
Easily. Absolutely.
All right. Then I will add that to my character, and then I will pay for it, and it will show up my character.
Yep. Yeah, let me know if it didn't
Um,
kind of fully transfer over or anything.
Okay. Now I have gold. Now I will pay for it. Awesome. All right. So who wants an invisibility potion?
Me.
Me.
Yep. All right. I give Guzmuk and
You made 4, right?
Yeah. Does everyone want one?
I think we should give one to
Okay.
everyone.
All right. I give one to everybody.
All right, popping the cork off the bottle. You are. I'll get it transferred.
Tyler, can you transfer it, or
Yes,
should
I'll
I?
get it,
Like,
I'll get it.
okay. Steal it from my inventory.
Okay, we're gonna take this down to 1.
I mean, it's quite a deal. That's like 10 gold pieces for an invisibility potion, right?
Yep.
What was I doing for your rapier? Was I making it a +1? Was it already a +1? I don't remember what I was doing to it.
It's already a +1.
So I was giving it striking, I bet.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, make it striking.
Okay. I would
Spray
like
painted red.
to borrow some gold from our party treasure also.
How much would you like? How much do you require?
I require 65.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, where do I put this gold? Here it is.
You just see Joanna going, I need a business plan, and please explain to me, how are you going to use this money?
Hopefully it gets
Thank you for
to
calling.
soon.
Thank you for contacting Joanna Industries. How may I direct your call?
I'm looking for an
Ooh.
angel investor.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're
I am
currently out of
gonna-
that.
Don't worry. Your first crafting I had seen and everything, like, it was fine. your first crafting was a 17 as well.
Okay.
So don't worry. If you have to roll again, feel free to roll again to kind of get that, thing to pop up and then kind of spend it. But don't worry about the hero point. Your crafting on this was a success.
Okay.
As invisibility potions are passed out, Guzmik finishes the last etching and rune transfer to Hastian's rapier.
So now this rapier should have a name. It's a +1 striking rapier. Cobra.
I like it.
Like striking, like a
How about Fang?
fang. Yes. Very good. So now it will deal it will, what will it do? It increases the weapon damage dice it deals to 2 instead of 1. So whenever you roll damage now. Holy, what was that for?
I was just trying to click on it to see what it does, and it gave
You
me
wasted it.
Oh.
Wasted a natural 20.
Mm.
You just
Mm.
decimate like a little bush on the side of the road. Gosh.
Damn right! Stupid bush!
Fang, how dare you? You did this.
All right, players.
What?
Is there anything else that you had wanted to prepare or prep before traveling, or anything you want to do during the day?
I would like to know what Fang looks like. Just for my own, I made
A
this.
standard rapier. The
Does it have a
rapier
color
itself. I'd assume it looks kind of Damascus. If you've ever seen Damascus steel, it's got those swirls of black through it.
now? Okay.
It had really
Okay,
kind of
okay.
always been there. Your runic work was essentially at the base of the blade, where you can see a kind of small etched rune, even like your magics, and etched out a bit of the metal on it. To now, as you kind of hold it up to the light, you can see like a second shimmer kind of right at the edge and the point of the blade.
Yeah, you can really appreciate it right before you get stabbed.
Yes, that's the goal. Fashion and function one has to have.
Dying with style.
Yep. Murdering with style, more like.
Ugh, but it's so pretty.
I love the way the color of my blood blends with your blade. It looks amazing.
Ugh. Boy, you know what? It's amazing how morbid all of us, except for Joanna, get right before we go into what might be a certain death situation.
I
Yeah.
cope with humor.
Apparently, I shut down.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, like, camping this night, we could be considering this to possibly be our last night, as living beings. I don't
What?
feel like any of us think that, though.
I
we
didn't
just-
until now.
What are you guys talking about?
Victoria.
I survived a day in a miasma.
Very true. We've got
That's true.
that plot armor on us.
He
I'm
has
a
that plot armor.
survivor. All my friends died.
But
Well,
you
two of them.
lived.
All right.
We've got this. Let's get some sleep. Let's put up our normal watches. I'm sure we'll make it through.
Done and done. The evening passes. The day comes. Your potions passed out. Rapier returned. As you continue traveling on borrowed horses from the Sunder Collective towards Lantar. Tension seems to be building as you get closer, and you can start to see more features upon the mountain in front of you that the road is leading you towards. You are still a ways out from town, probably a few hours, as you can start to see more of this city in front of you. Ashton, you have been here before. Admittedly, not very often. It wasn't a great place to be. Kind of lost in the memory. As it starts to come back a little bit, where you see built into the face of this mountain, you see kind of the level that you're upon, raised up upon is another level on the mountain, and higher up is even a third. Each having a number of buildings kind of set up. The lake actually goes all the way into the walls, into the city. where the road and the path that you are taking will take you all the way to the city. You have to go through the city in order to reach the road heading back towards Naistu. The first level, with the high city walls, you can't see much within. Looking through the gap in the wall where the lake enters upon the city, you can see a number of small buildings, kind of set up, residential, shopping, such. On the far side, you can even see a grand staircase seeming to climb up to the second level. The edges of a building, kind of right next to the stairwell as well. Higher up from your vantage point, you can see the front edge of a number of buildings. And then the highest level, you can see two large buildings on either side of a single staircase leading up. Again, this entire time there is a tall, thick wall starting right from within the lake all the way around and running up the mountain. The information that you had gotten from the refugees was the God's View shrine, which was on the western side. So again, this map orientation that you're seeing right now is a little twisted and inverted, because down to the north is the lake. So here at number 5, essentially.
Number 5 is where they
is where they had been. So somewhere in that general area, you would expect to find the rope. But you are currently on the road coming from Gareth.
Show me where the road is, please.
Way down here on the edge.
Okay.
Okay, we're coming from the bottom of the map.
Yes.
I think we should go off-road farther back and
Like
go
up
towards the
here?
south.
Probably.
I can't do it off screen. No, like before we get to the wall.
I mean, we should certainly
Okay.
like sneak up or like
Yeah.
have a plan. Like maybe wait till nightfall to like come into town.
I'm good with that.
I am as well.
So, reaching this point, you would plan, it sounds, to not enter during the day. Maybe scope out the area, wait till nightfall-esque level. Everyone, give me a perception check first. I want to see what you see initially upon arriving to the outskirts of Lantar.
27.
30, 20.
25.
Why is it not coming up again?
Toxic, thank you so much for the bits. If there's any player or the GM that you want to give hero points, which are rerolls too, please type it in the chat of the character or the player name so that we can make sure to update that. Thank you so much for those bits. All right, let's see. Rolls. Number 25, Joanna 20, Guzmik 19, Hastian 27. Looking about the town, Ember and Hastian, you will notice well, you all notice a number of figures kind of upon the wall, moving about on occasion. Even in town, there's some shapes as well. The harbor has a fair number of flotsam and broken ships, dead bodies. Most notably, Ember and Hastian, you notice that there is a couple dead bodies, or unmoving people at the very least, hanging on or outside the gate of Lantar. One upside down, the other right side up. Too far away to tell exactly who this might be, but just knowing that there is very grim welcome to Lantar.
Yeah, who wants to take bets that this is part of Night Court? You know, like the group that went before us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And not the delightful television show from the 90s?
that's where I went. What an unusual reference for this game. Oh, I hope it's not, but I mean,
I'm certain that it is.
it message to anyone else.
John, I think you're right. I think we need to go off-road.
Like
Good here. But
up along here. Up along the side of the mountain.
Yep.
We could potentially go up higher, and I bet we could see in better too.
Potentially, yes.
can the horses go off road?
For a bit, it starts off as low a number of mountains. Or sorry, the mountains start very quickly, but there are some like tree lines and woods kind of very low. So, but very quickly you're gonna have to leave the horses behind, whether you cut them loose or you try to find a place where they might stay for a little bit. But you're not going to be making it to the second level of Lantar with the horses. And as you saw, Ember, you are getting 2 hero points from Toxic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. Thanks. I will use them because I roll ones a lot.
All right, so the plan then, party is to what?
Go off-road, go towards where the people held up for a while, and then try to make our way, and then observe, I think, at first. I'm betting that they have a fairly organized watch structure, but
Right.
that's just what I would do.
We want to continue a bit of the observations. I guess, what are you doing with the horses first? Because you will have to move beyond any horse travel.
Yeah, and they're noisy. Is there?
Let them
yeah, is
free.
there somewhere we can stash them, or yeah, maybe we can. I
Well,
guess we could kind of let them run free.
I'm betting that
Wait.
they'll go back.
but then, what if we need to leave quickly?
It's kind of a far walk.
That's the problem.
I don't think they know how to get back. I feel like we should tie them up somewhere out before we get too close.
Okay.
Give them a bunch of food to eat. I don't know. Is that how you take care of horses?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I don't want to be irresponsible. I think I might do Animal Soul Siblings.
Okay.
And just talk to the one that I've been riding for a while and say, listen, danger. You stay. You hear. Wait. Run if your life is in danger. But only then. So they're totally gonna understand this.
Just tell them, you can do whatever you want, but come back like tomorrow morning.
Animal Soul Siblings
Really,
gets
yeah,
you,
8 o'clock in the
Food.
morning.
gets you a long way with Jorge. As you try to find a little glade, a little area where they might be able to set up. Though, looking around, a lot of the grass has kind of been trampled. So it has been a traveled area recently.
This is probably where the refugees came through.
Most likely. Pardon me.
Could we go a little further in a direction so they've got stuff to eat?
Yeah, you can keep them a little farther away, try to find a little safe space for them. You won't tie them up because you're talking with them and they do seem to understand that you want them to try to stay. So,
And they're
You're-
food motivated.
yes, you are unsure how long they're going to stay, but hey, there's food around, so they might stay long enough.
Well, if this takes a couple of days, it's probably better if they go their own way.
I'll give
Yeah,
them all
that's what I was thinking.
like a sugar cube so that they remember me, and maybe that will make strides towards them wanting to hang out with us again and stick around maybe longer than they normally would.
Because you're the sugar cube dealer.
Yeah,
Yup.
I'm their dealer.
They seem to be sticking around and hanging out as you leave them behind, and the party travels farther up the mountain to easily arrive to a point where you can look down upon the first level, because you are at the point of like the second level of the mountain, but you are now have like the wall of the city blocking your view of the second level, but you can look down and see the first.
I always look down on first levels.
Judgy.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Jeez.
There are, from what you notice, is a number of the buildings have been burnt. There are some that are still standing and seem fine. Others seem to be in rubble. The large inn seems to be quite well intact. Maybe a few broken windows here and there. And you will... Let me check. Can't see my self rolls. Okay, fine. I can't do my own dice rolls. Whatever reason.
17?
What?
Maybe we take a break and
Maybe you refresh.
Yeah, refresh and they'll magically be there.
Refresh so many times. You will see on the far side of town that something, too far away to tell exactly what it is, but there is something large flying over the city.
oh
It's
god.
a dragon. That's what my
Large,
card
like-
said.
Okay, not
a
that
dragon.
not that large, but larger than a bird.
Oh,
A bird with a
like a harpy
disease.
size.
What kind of bird?
Harpy's a
Let's
good
Is it an
guess.
What kind of
African
bird?
or a European swallow?
We're losing
I
the
don't-
plot. It does seem like it is probably the harpy that is flying about in the far side of town. With that, everyone, it is 9 o'clock, so we should take a quick little break. Guzmik, you got a hero point from Toxic as well, as she's just throwing them all out like crazy. With that,
Toxic
thank you.
apparently gave me a hero point as
yes,
well.
you got 2. That is correct.
What?
Yep, she gave you 2.
Oh my God! Thank you, Toxic. Oh, thank you so much.
She's going crazy with the hero points. Thank you again for
Make it
everyone.
rain.
Toxic, we need to talk so we can get a character to inhabit the world of
Definitely can't
Cyrenthe.
wait.
We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, with all these, they should be alive at the very least. That's good to hear. With that, everyone, we are going to step away for a little bit, refill drinks, and stretch our legs, and be right back. So hang in there, everyone, and we'll see you all soon. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are back from our break. Again, thank you so much for those bits. And anyone who's following and wants to create an NPC, feel free to start messaging, asking questions in the chat. We can kind of walk you through that. But jumping back into it, the party had climbed partway up the mountain that Lantar is built into, and they are able to notice a number of figures still upon the town, kind of the general how the town is faring so far, with a number of buildings being destroyed, burnt. They even noticed that there seemed to be a figure flying over the northeastern side of town, that kind of closest to Naistu, which players again is the lower left side of the map.
Please show me again where the large tavern is. Is that number 7?
Number 7.
And where was it that those refugees said that they had hidden?
It was here, right?
Yes, they were up at the shrine number 5, because of all the numbers I can't see it. Number 5.
What do you mean you can't see
Players
it?
are getting a little crazy with their buttons.
So
Okay.
I have a thought. It's a germ of an idea. That harpy who's flying around near number 6 obviously has some type of powers. I wonder if we were somehow able to get Ember over to the eastern side of the map, eastern side of the city, and launch a fireball towards the large inn, which is probably where the main force actually is. Maybe we could sow some chaos that way.
But do you think though, like if she shot it from the side of the mountain, the side of the hill, they would just know that something is coming? You know, something is outside the town shooting.
Well, that's
at
why I
Harpy?
said get her over to this area. Somewhere in here. Fireball to there. Invis potion. Come back to here, number 5. It's not a perfect plan.
I mean, can we just ignore the harpy?
For a bit, I'm sure it will be a pain in the butt at some point.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's just go into the god's shrine and let's see what we can find, and then we can make additional plans. I do want to scout out that large inn and verify that it's only combatants in there and that there's no civilians, because that's a prime target for a fireball.
So are we gonna go up the side here and just sneak in over the wall?
Yep.
Into here?
Yeah,
Okay.
using that rope that they used to get out.
Are you waiting for
Darkness.
darkness, essentially? Or are you planning to advance earlier?
I think we wait till dark to even approach the city.
I would like to try to study the pattern, if there is one, of the people patrolling the walls, and see if we can determine that. If you wait for half an hour after seeing someone walk past, that you're going to be good for, an hour or so, type of thing. Because I'm betting that they are planning that there's probably going to be a large contingent of soldiers coming rather than just four folks that will sow chaos and make their lives interesting.
Just like the last group did, that are on spikes.
The last group
Okay.
is not us. They're not on spikes. They're hanging. There's a little bit of a difference.
They're
It's
dead.
totally more comfortable.
Spikes hurt more. Hanging is fairly quick. Especially
they're
if you
not
go limp
decent
right
noodles.
before. Exactly.
So I've heard.
Okay,
Dark-
so we're
remember,
gonna
don't
wait till it
tense
gets
up.
dark. We're not gonna need to remember that. No, we don't need to know that. It's not gonna happen to us.
Not
So
at
wait
all.
till it's dark, creep up, creep along the mountain, study the guard patterns for a little bit, and then go across into the shrine
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And get up into the rafters.
and get up into the rafters.
Right.
Let's go.
Give
We're waiting
me-
for nightfall, right? Before we sneak.
Big time.
Yep.
Okay.
I will be a liability, but you know,
Well, if you need to take your invisibility potion early, you can.
I can't see in the dark very well.
Oh,
Oh,
I
nice.
could go invisible, but I don't.
Don't you have that a potion for that?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I have a stone,
Don't
but
you
I
have
don't want
dark?
people to.
No, I thought you had dark vision potion.
Do I?
Ember
Look at Tyler. he
could have
knows.
made some, was the idea. I
Ah.
don't
Oh, yeah.
believe you purchased any dark vision potions.
No, I think.
Well,
we
no,
made
we didn't
invisibility and
purchase them, but
healing.
I thought I made one for her. Like a while ago, like back when we were when we originally got the recipes.
Yeah.
That absolutely sounds like something we would do for the human in our party.
I'll allow it. By the grace of a generous GM. And have one dark vision potion.
I don't like using stuff though, so then I'm not going to use it.
Oh my god, use the
This is
goddamn
the
dark
time.
vision
This is the time.
potion. You are that person in video games. You're that person in video games that has like 8 million healing potions when you go and face the final boss and you go, I'm not going to use one of those. I'm just going to try to fight it and raw dog this and just not do anything, not use any of my special stuff. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna need it.
How long does this potion last?
Let's see.
The lesser version, which I
Mhm.
assume is what is known.
It is. 10 minutes. So it's just enough for us to get over to the
Yeah.
shrine and climb up into the secret hidey hole.
So hold on to Guzmik's hand.
drink it
Hold Guzmik's
and
hand.
hold on to Guzmik's
and then-
hand for safety.
No, while we're getting there. Hold
No, I think
Guzmik's
she
hand.
should drink it now.
I think we find the
because-
rope, and then.
Well, everybody wants to hold my hand. I'm fine with that.
Hold both of Joanna's
Okay, I'll hold
hands.
Here, right here.
Um,
Mind the
You
nails.
have to lean down.
your benefactor has arrived once again. Guzmik, you've got 2 more hero points coming. Hastian's got 1 and Ember's got 1.
Aw,
Trying to get
thank you.
everyone closer to
So
Joanna,
nice.
who's got a stash of them, as she said she would.
Oh, do I?
Thank you,
I
mean, you have
Toxic.
You have 12. You got so many.
That makes
That's
me
okay.
feel
You guys are
better.
going to burn through so many coming up, hopefully.
No, we'll just save them like Joanna does for all the potions and stuff that she has.
Hold them up forever until the GM says something like you lose half the contents of your bag randomly one day.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then you
I
just
like
lose random
losing stuff
potions
less.
and not like your weapon or your favorite underpants or something.
The pillow.
Is my weapon.
Your
Butt
pillow.
Your
Yep.
favorite butt pillow.
That wouldn't count. That wouldn't be in the mix because that's in the Vardo. It's not in my bag.
Well, yeah. So when the
True.
whole Vardo
It's
just
not with us right now.
vanishes because you guys left it for.
Oh my
like
God!
1 day.
Don't.
Somebody
Or
burns down our
longer.
Vardo.
Somebody opened a carbonated drink.
Someone opened a trap jug of stinking cloud.
Yep. Yeah, that
And
happened.
died.
At
in
least
the
she did it
Vardo.
outside. She did it outside. All right. So
She almost did it inside. Just FYI. Somebody said do it outside.
it was close. So everyone, as you are heading to attempt to sneak into Lantar, you have some hill. Essentially, it's like a hilly rock side that the wall kind of seems to gradually climb before it takes like a steep jump up. With your dark vision and seeing stuff at night, you'll still need to work to find the broken crenellation. You will need some stealth checks to kind of get you in, but you are, I'd say, probably initially trying to keep an eye out for watches and waiting until an opportune time to encourage Joanna to drink her potion. Or is she taking it right away and we'll see how long it
Let's-
lasts?
What did we decide for how long it lasts?
10
10
minutes.
10 minutes. I think we like are once we're like climbing the rope all.
Yeah, when
You
we're
don't need
about
it
to
once
climb
you're
the rope.
climbing the rope. You need it to get to the rope.
You're gonna lead me to the rope.
Yeah, she's
No,
holding
you're
my
huge.
hand.
All right. Once we get over the wall, we hold her down and feed her the potion.
Yes.
Drink this.
Yeah. I'll hold her mouth open. You guys dump it in.
Plug her nose.
Jeez. All right. Everyone, let's see. I think.
Otherwise, she's gonna like kick over a bucket in the middle of town.
Everyone, as you begin sneaking your way towards town, I'm going to need a group check, but due to Hastian's quiet allies' feat, only the lowest modifier is rolled.
Yeah.
I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's gang up. You don't.
I do have that one.
So,
Thank you.
everyone, please check your points. We're going to see what your
Probably me.
your lowest modifier for stealth is.
It's not
will-
me.
11.
15.
Oh my god.
13.
So where is it? It's totally me. Why can't I find this stuff?
You say it's 9.
It's 2. Excuse me.
How
Okay, I'll
the
roll.
hell do you only have
Here
a
we
2?
go. All them hero points burning through them.
Some things she's good at, some things she's not.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I feel like that was sufficient. I don't know. I can't see my rolls. It was a 12 plus 2,
Correct. You were at a 14.
14. That's good, right?
That's
That's good.
not bad. I mean, it's better than average.
I have a 14 in medicine, okay? Don't
No, I
don't
get
mess
it.
with me.
Are you sticking with it?
Why you gotta ask me it like that?
Because I need to ask.
I am gonna stick with it. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. It's not terrible.
14's
Good.
not bad.
As you all work to kind of sneak as best you can along the stones and this rocky hill, you are able to get to the edge of the wall before, without any alarms being raised. Looking about, are you just searching the wall? What are you doing to try to find this rope?
I'm gonna like feel it up.
Okay.
Just
In the dark still, because you haven't taken your potion, or are you
Uh-huh.
taking your potion? Okay.
yes. No, in the dark.
But you're
We
holding
made her
my hand.
Take it.
Okay,
gonna say
I'll
you're
hold
filling
one
up the
hand.
wall. It's getting excited.
I think if if my other senses are bad, I'll be able to focus.
Compensate.
Yeah, compensate.
Just look at her. Let's do a locate object. You guys. I feel bad. Look
I'm
at
good
her.
with that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Ember casts locate object. For that
Look at the Yumi. Look at the Yumi.
broken crinoled. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, you're the broken crenellation.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for.
As you're standing, like right where you are at the wall, you get a ping that it is directly ahead above you. And as you feel along, there's no rope. In
Somebody's using it.
looking around as you kind of continue to see, like, maybe it's hanging weird, kind of, you get another ping that the broken crenellade is right above you. It seems like the vague idea what you're looking for has found multiple entries. That being said,
Okay, so she was a performer, right?
sure.
She's an illusionist.
She's an illusionist, so she does performances. Being that I've been around people that would do things like that, I would, if I could, would it be okay for me to roll circus lore to try to find the rope that's missing?
You're knowing what you're looking for, but you also know it is very difficult to find, and it is
Right.
something that you kind of have to feel. So circus lore is not going to give you an information of how to find this.
Okay. What would?
Ember and Joanna kind of have that worked out at the moment of the blind searching to feel because looking to feel. And Ember, like,
Okay.
you're able to get a number of, like, you're searching for it here, and then you know
Yeah.
it's not in this general area. You got a good 10, 15 kind of feet where there's nothing. And
Okay.
then you get another ping, like, straight up again. So, like, you are able to find the points of saying, it's probably in here, or in here, or in here. And after a while, because it is a sustained spell, you will eventually be able to find the rope, whether it is Ember or Joanna's kind of blind feeling. You will find this very thin, soft rope that, as you kind of give a little tug on it, you can feel that it is tied up higher. And as you hold this, Joanna, you can't see it, but Ember, as you kind of look over, it is almost like a couple pieces of thread braided together. Like, that's how thin this is. But as you kind of hold it and feel it, it doesn't feel like it is going to cut your hand by how thin it is, kind of thing. Like, it seems like there's some strength to it, but it is definitely very thin. You can see why it's so difficult to find.
Okay.
How high is this wall right here that we have to climb up this rope for?
40 feet?
Oh my god, really?
What's my vertical?
40 feet.
41?
But we're on a
Maybe you could
mountain.
just fly up there.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, actually.
I guess I probably brought a bigger rope. I could climb up and toss down a rope.
If you're gonna fly, could you carry me? I can be real small.
Oh, true. We should get you a little... Do we bring your harness?
I don't know if I can. It doesn't. We should have a harness. It doesn't say anything about what I can carry in this fly spell. I just gain a speed equal to my speed.
Then it would probably be what you could normally carry.
It Yes, it
5
would
minutes.
include your carry limit essentially.
Oh, I could carry Ember. She turns into a little fox.
As a fox, 100%.
Let me know if you're gonna do
Wanna
it
go
because
for
I'm
a
not
ride?
gonna. I'm not gonna pack all my clothes up. You're not gonna do it.
40 feet though, so I have rope. Are we not going to use this special rope? Because it's
I mean,
I'd like to try to climb it.
okay. I mean, why are we not climbing right now?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, here it is.
That'd be painful.
We're
I don't know.
waiting. Well, we could fall. It's 40 feet. I mean, that's
yeah,
a that's a
see,
decent
That's
fall.
fine for me. I'm gonna try to climb.
Okay, well, I am gonna fly because my dex modifier is 2, and I will carry Ember if Ember wants.
Yeah.
Ty, what do I need?
Ember will turn into a chubby little fox. and then you'll watch as she drags her clothes and like stuffs them into her little backpack, and then she climbs into the backpack and just sits there.
Guzmek will put the backpack. Guzmek's already got one backpack, so she'll put the backpack on the front. So now I've got 2 backpacks,
and like
and I've got a fox head sticking out. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done this. Let's go. And I will cast fly on myself.
To do their climb, this is going to be an athletics check.
Just a goblin with a fox and a front child carry situation.
What the hell? Why can't I see my rolls? Ah!
Yes, system's freaking out a little.
Did you see my roll?
Yeah, 15.
50. Joanna, did you roll?
I didn't
Are
see
you
it.
climbing?
Take-
Oh, no.
Are you taking that potion or are you climbing blind?
I'm blind. But I'll have it, like, strapped, you know? In case I get up the wall and I need it.
Why are you doing this?
We got 10 minutes. We don't... Not wasting it on, like, a 2-minute climb. Or-
This is what you need it for. The rest is just hanging out in the dark.
Maybe I'm just trying to flex my athletic skills.
It may actually take longer than we think to get up into the hiding spot.
It is true.
And this is the other side of the wall that ideally nobody can see right now.
So, Hastian and Joanna, you begin to climb. Who's first? I should ask.
Me.
Hastian's first. So, Hastian, you begin the ascend. You are able to get about, we'll say 15 feet up because you're kind of taking your time to climb during this. Joanna, you right behind them. Maybe a little bit easier than Hastian, but is still trying to figure out this thread. You're able to climb up and you've begun the process, but you're only about a third of the way up. Guzmik, casting your fly spell, putting on your second backpack. You are able to rise up from the ground to begin ascending to the edge of the wall. Speed 2 action. In the time it takes to climb that 15 feet, you look over and Guzmik's like just a little up above you. As it took her a little while to cast a spell as you had started climbing, as Guzmik's like a little even with Hastian, maybe a little farther ahead. Another round of movement. So I'll need more climb
My mouth
checks.
is open and my tongue is lolling out the side.
I'll rotate a little bit in the air so that Ember can look around a little bit.
This scene.
Keeping the 17.
Joanna, you climbing this rope behind Hastian, like he's going slow. You know you could be climbing faster than him, but he is still trucking along, doing okay, getting that slow kind of movement up. Guzmik, you are able to, with your second action, essentially reach the top of the wall. Or if you want, you can kind of come up slowly and look about to make sure the sense is clear, or the way is clear. But you have reached the top already if there's anything the two of you would like to do.
Go off.
I think anyone in the city would just see, like, this is the wall, and, like, we're raising above the wall. There's me, and then there's the little fox head, and then I stop right there. And then we look around a little bit.
Okay.
Should we be invisible right now? Is this a good time for that? I lower back down. Do you think we should be invisible? Should we drink our potions?
If there's some.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Use
go
your
back
animal
up
thing.
Already used it for the day.
I've already talked to Jorge. I'm drinking that potion.
She looks at you with judgy eyes, judgy dog side eyes.
What does this mean? Do you need me
Bombastic
to dig out your
side eye.
potion? You're in the bag with your own potion. You get your own potion. Yeah, I'm gonna get the potion. I think this is a good time for it. And I will drink my... While I'm hovering, below the wall, I'll drink my invisibility potion.
So Goblin Jesus becomes invisible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And everything she's carrying is invisible.
Yep. Which actually might include you.
I
am
I
carrying
duck down low. In the backpack.
To look at your hand. You can see yourself, right?
Your
I don't know.
paw.
I look at my little fuzzy paw.
I will say with drinking the potion, Guzmik, carrying what she does, she is invisible. The bag is invisible as well. Ember is not. But if she were to duck down into the bag and hide her head, her clothes and such within the bag are not invisible. So Ember's not going to be able to see anything. Or you can have a floating Ember head. Floating fox head.
I bring one hand in for my Jesus pose and I push her head. And I throw the flap over.
Ember, do you resist?
No. I let it happen.
Stuffed inside the backpack. As Guzmik, you raise up once again to look around and check up the wall and down the wall as there is more, as the climbing noises kind of continue down below you. And you do see that there are some folk, some patrols heading in your general direction. You're
Caw-caw.
unsure how long you have before they get there. Maybe a minute, maybe 2. Unsure exactly, and you're unsure how visible your party would be and if they would notice you. So it's on you if you want to try to stop them or to hurry them up, but it's up to Guzman.
You could message us.
Uh-huh.
Can she cast that while she's invisible?
Message?
And flying.
I
yes.
can multitask like a mofo, you guys.
It is the hostile actions are what break invisibility.
Okay.
Okay, so
So if
Heston
she
is the one on
messages
She also
top, right?
just Magneto lower down and say something, but either way. Your question,
at the
Guzman?
top.
Yeah. They're about, at this point, 10, 12 feet kind of below you.
Oh, I'm not gonna message. That's dumb. I'll just lower a little bit and I'll go, psst. Guards, hold still.
Hold still or go up.
I think wait. Is that the right call? I
I'm gonna-
mean, like, I'm thinking about timing.
I'm gonna do my best to flatten against the wall.
All right.
You want a stealth check?
No. Both of you give me another athletics check. During this time, you are essentially set to hold yourselves upon the wall in place instead of just climbing. So it's now a bit of more of an endurance test as you are to wait. 24, Joanna 31. As you kind of hold on, make what loops you kind of can to assist your own body weight or holding yourself up against this wall, waiting for this group to kind of pass. Guzman, are you staying with everyone or are you raising higher?
I'm raising back up to keep my eye on the guard movements. Oop, up over the thing.
All right, same point. So
My
as
invisible head.
it does take a good 2, almost 3 minutes before they get to you, as they would have stopped and bickered about things maybe, or they would have pulled out something to kind of talk about some other spoils and items that they may have found, as it's not a true guard set. It's more of just a small group seems to be walking through of 3 goblins and 2 hobgoblins. See, I got this. I gets this one. You can hear in Goblet as they kind of pull out this very oversized mace. Like, it's too big for a small creature, but it does seem very finely crafted. And another one is wearing, kind of as you expect, a oversized helm that looks, it was very shiny and fresh, though there is a kind of a couple large dents in it that as it turns, the dents almost seem to help keep it on its head and not like wildly turn. So it helped fit it now, as they seem to have a number of random items that they're showing off to each other. Waiting, holding as they continue on. Eventually, they reach kind of that steep incline of steps to get to the next level and head up those steps and away. So it's probably been stuck sitting on against the wall for probably about like 5 minutes. You guys your muscles are burning, hanging in place. but it seems clear enough that you can continue climbing.
As soon as I say it, as soon as I see that it looks clear, I will say, go, 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 go.
Another climb check.
If only I
23.
could be staring at a wall right now. Like, let's see.
That's a 23 for Hastian. Joanna, you rolled a natural 1.
I'm using a hero point. That's not a question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang, I almost got you.
Thank you for saying something.
So 28 with the hero points, so it's a good reroll. As you are able to scramble over the top, looking about, Joanna, it is dark, though now you can see a number of fires off in the distance. And so you can see light again. Though it is still very, nearby, it is difficult to see where you are at and what is around you on the wall. Though you can see 50, 40 feet farther up, following where that guard had gone, you can see the edge of a broken and busted shale roof. Joanna, are you taking your potion or are you staying without? Just want to know so I can explain it to you. You're not getting much at all, and Ember's, well, I should say, Hastian's the only one here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's too dark to see, really.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Taking that potion, you are now able to see Hastian more in form. No Guzmik, no Ember.
This potion sucks.
It doesn't let you see invisible people. It just lets you see what we do at night.
I didn't know they were invisible.
They were invisible before they turned invisible.
I suppose. Let's make our way over there.
As you look about the edge, Guzmik, you have a couple minutes left of your fly potion. If there was anything else since you had waited, there's still things that you can do. So you still have a couple minutes left. Though as you look over, there is a steep drop to any kind of other building, and there's really no way down this wall. Though a 5-foot jump essentially to this busted roof, and you can see a large hole in it, a good 30 feet out, that seemed to, whether it toppled or fell, you're unsure exactly on this side of what you can see, but it is a very large structure. And kind of looking about, you can see on the far side of it the edges of a cemetery, and kind of an open greenery in front. It probably seems like this is the God's View Shrine.
Okay. I'm gonna just fly up and over and land on the roof.
Okay.
I've got a couple minutes.
Yes, 2 minutes.
I will peek out of the bag to see what's going on.
We'll say 3 minutes, actually. We'll say you probably got 3 minutes. So you got a little bit of time. All of a sudden, Ember appears in the far distance, quite a ways away from you. Landing on the roof of this shrine, you do see that there is on the far side of the building is a toppled structure that seemed to have been a higher point, kind of a small tower that may have been attached to this building at one point, but has now been toppled over and fallen. Let's see what else. From the roof, you can see another smaller building kind of set off to the side, maybe a good 20 by 20 type thing, where the tower had crashed into it a small amount. That cemetery, that very small cemetery, seems to come more into focus that you're able to see. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of activity at this point in the evening.
Can I use my schnozzle to smell around, see if I smell anything interesting?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Everything smells like bag.
17. Popping your head out, you smell a lot of, we'll say, smoke and filth.
Do I think that if I got out of the bag, I could investigate the hole in the roof?
Sure.
Okay. I will slink out of the bag and run across the roof like the forest creature I am.
Okay.
Human
How big
roofs
is-
being my natural habitat.
Is this hole like big enough for like a goblin to go down into?
Very much so. You're talking a
Presumably.
good 15 by 15 space.
Yeah, I want
I
to
would-
look in there and see what's in the hole. It just naturally, I'm pretty sure foxes are curious about holes.
Guzmik, during this time,
I'm gonna go with her over to the hole and look down into it. I might actually glide over to it in my pose. And if it looks really spacious, I might just lower myself down into it.
But yeah, let's keep an eye out for any candles or light sources or signs of humans sleeping, maybe?
Yep.
Or other creatures sleeping.
and Hastian and Joanna, as the floating emberhead flies over to the top of this church and then climbs out of the bag and kind of heads over, scurrying across the roof. The two of you are still stuck on the wall off to the side. Are you guys going to stay there, or what's the plan?
Follow Hestians. You're muted.
Damn it. Kids wanted to see the Aurora Borealis, so they've been coming in every like 15 minutes. Sorry. Let's see if you can follow me. I'm gonna try to leap over to the roof.
Okay.
Very acrobatically.
Or so you hope.
Yeah, it's big words for a bad climber.
You can follow me. I apparently used all of my luck in a different game this week, so I'm rolling okay, but not great.
Or on that first roll that didn't count, it was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh my
wasted.
god, yeah, right. Wasted.
Burned it.
Exactly.
That poor bush. Never saw
You
it
let
coming.
again.
It had one
knows
good
what it
swing
did.
in it.
Yeah.
All used up.
Yeah, finally
Let's go to the
found what I
hole.
was looking for. All right, yes. As you jump across, you do a couple tiles will kind of slide out and make a bit of a clattering noise, but it is quiet enough here where you're not worried, or nothing seems to take notice. As the Ember, as you're looking in, you can see you almost have to like turn your head down and back underneath you to really see well kind of the upper rafters here. And there is little to no cover kind of in this upper area. So you're a little surprised thinking about all those refugees kind of hiding up here. Plenty of spaces to sit and to stay and to lay kind of in the rafters, though it is not protected from down below. Guzmik, as you kind of float over and sink down within, you get a better feel and look around as you see again that same rafter space underneath Ember, as you can sink maybe a little bit farther into the room, and you see a number of those alcoves kind of set into, or all those little shrines set into small alcoves like we've seen much in Cyrenthe, as there are in a whole list of different gods and goddesses in the world. All of them seem to be trashed from your quick glance. The rest of the church itself even is busted and broken up. There are a couple doors set off against each other, one side to the other, and the more central shrine, again with 3 different symbols as well, is toppled, and you can even see it looks like blackened.
As if a steamy, smoky goblin did something to it. Does it seem consistent with like maybe something like it was burned, or it had something burning near it?
You would have to really get much closer to identify exactly, but yes, it seems like something either was burnt or it's discolored in some sense.
Okay. So nobody's up here. There's no candles burning.
Mhm.
It's just it's desolate pretty much at this point.
Yep.
But also very open.
Correct.
Huh. Do I see a spot that we all could hide out where anyone that came in, say Black Maw for example, to the main floor, would we be seen up in the rafters? Is there a spot we could hide out?
You could attempt to hide out, though it is a very open rafter.
Okay.
Based on what you've learned of Nikki and talking about her show, she was probably some sense of illusionist that made it able for the refugees to hide up here. You all as a party, unsure. It'll probably be pretty difficult. There's nothing really apparent to say this is a good hiding place.
The roof? Well, I'll come back up and share my findings with the fox.
As you lift up once again, you know Well, you can sense that the fly spell is starting to weaken. You still have a bit of time. You probably have like another minute if you wanted to look at anything else, but you do know that it is going to be running out. But you are still invisible.
I'll just maybe I'll do a quick little dive around the building just to see if there's a better spot for us to be staked out while we're here. 'Cause
Inside or
it
outside?
doesn't seem like it's real great. Outside. Or on the outside. The inside looked... I kind of got a good view of what was going on inside, I think.
This is kind of the general layout of the area as you take a fly around. When you get closer to the side building, you do hear some muffled grunts and probably crying and whimpering, though it's not like it's... You could probably tell it doesn't seem to just be citizens and folk that are not used to fighting. Like, there are a number of folk down there. And in the distance, the party... Well, everyone give me a perception check.
Dark vision is so cool. I love dark vision.
Guzmek, you're a little focused on where this noise might be coming. Ember looking more in the rafters. Joanna and Hastian, as you kind of look around, you do see a hulking figure heading towards you all, towards this church, holding a torch and dragging 2 bugbears by their feet. Another 5 or 6 hobgoblins are kind of laughing and poking at the 2 that are being dragged along. But when I say... Let's see if I can do this. When I say you see a hulking bugbear, the image quality is awful in this. But this is twice the size of any bugbear that you have seen.
Huh.
Holding a gigantic, sword. Great sword, bastard sword, something like that. Dragging the 2 smaller bugbears behind him as they are all heading towards the church as you are standing upon the roof.
Well, shit.
How many sizes large? Wait, how do I say this? How many sizes larger is it than me?
I'm betting it's one size category bigger than us. So, like, we're 6 feet-ish tall. I'm betting it's almost 12.
You're looking at the hobgoblins. It is about 3 hobgoblins high and about 4 wide. So it will be 10 feet tall-isk and a good 4.5, 5 feet wide.
Fortune favors the daring.
You got this, Hestian.
How many
I mean,
how many of the bugbears are there? Or how many of the things that are like poking at the bugbears that are being dragged?
5 hobgoblins.
I thought you said 2.
He's dragging two
bugbears
bugbears,
are being dragged.
but there's 5
Oh.
hobgoblins. Is there anything you all want to do as they continue heading your direction?
Well, I am going to use stealth and
We're on
hide.
the roof
Correct.
currently.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm headed back to the roof to end my fly spell.
As you kind of turn away to come back, you don't see really anybody coming up because of how you were focusing kind of on the crypt. You don't notice them heading your direction.
Okay.
So you kind of land, and when you do, like, Hastia now has like hunkered down onto the roof to try to lay flat. Joanna as well, though she is more kind of crouched and keeping an eye, looking back, past you, essentially.
I look at her and I say, I'm pretty certain I could probably take one
He's
or
talking
two.
Of the big one?
You're still
I can't.
invisible.
I
I know,
I
it's
don't
just a
think I
voice.
can take the big one out
What are
on
you
my
guys talking
own,
about?
but I'm pretty certain I can take one or two of those little guys that are poking at the two that are being dragged.
I mean, do we need to? I guess we have
I
to
don't
eventually.
know.
I think we don't want to give
That's
away
the
our.
problem.
This is a general.
Let's
isn't
see
it?
if they
Isn't that
let's see if
first
they just
lieutenant?
go. That's one of their leaders. Let's see if they go where they go, and then we'll make a choice from there.
This is Guzmik, by the way. And then I get really low.
I figured it was either Guzmik or my conscious, and I haven't talked to my conscious in a long time, so and it
You
usually doesn't sound like a goblin.
you will get like your fly spell would essentially end Guzmik, and you'll hear a slight tap of her land, though you still have a short time, a couple rounds of invisibility yet.
Get yourself hidden, Guzmik.
I am. I'm getting down. I'm lowering like everybody else.
Amber's just sitting there.
As a
Wait.
fox, yeah.
With a little fox.
Wow. And there's that one. And alright, I'll have to just make some extra rolls for those guys. As this group reaches the edge of the cemetery, Joanna, a piece of roof kind of slips from your foot. You are on the back side of kind of that roof, but as it falls, the rest of them, most of them, seem to enjoy what they're doing. This massive bugbear is focused on dragging the two that he has as they turn towards that small building. And one of the hobgoblins seems to kind of stop, kind of cock its head and look up at the church look to the backside, or kind of look to the ground as he turns to watch the group head towards that before he breaks off and heads to the church. As he reaches he disappears from your view, from where you're hiding. You just wait, I assume, unless there's anything else you're trying to do. You're kind of frozen, all hearing that shale slate roof kind of clatter through. Guzmek, your invisibility disappears, or is gone and spent during this time as you were just frozen, waiting. And you can hear behind you, off the backside, on a kind of clicking and clattering a little bit, the movement of stone. What's this? What was that? He kind of pokes a few things, and bad roof. Maybe bad roof. We'll go tell Doden. As he takes off running, then you kind of hear the pattering of feet as it travels around the building, and as you are looking over, you can see the figure start to catch up to and does catch up to the group as they have forced their way, and especially that very large bugbear is like hunkering down and squeezing himself through to get into this lower, into this building as he disappears from view, and the rest of them are gone as the last figure kind of goes running along and in and disappears.
Did you say he was going to tell someone?
He did say that he was going to tell Dodon.
Okay, well, it's bad roof, dude. 20-foot hole.
Yeah, clearly.
With that and the unknowing of what is about to happen next, that is probably where we're going to end it for tonight. It's just after 10, so we should wrap it up, end it for the night. We'll get back to see what comes from this and what the players decide to do now that they are within the town of Lantar proper. Thanks, everyone.
Yay! Good game.
We're in Lantar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lantar.
Now the trouble.
Kinda
Trouble
scary
arises.
Here, you guys.
I was this close to just jumping down and taking that guy out, but I was like, is that going to raise more questions or no?
I mean, we could do some war crimes and run away.
Yeah, we definitely will. But anyway, let's get done.
You guys have me worried there for a second. I didn't know if you were going to jump down and jump right into it, but
No,
We can
there's
take
hundreds
'em.
of troops here. There's hundreds here.
Yeah.
Run away in the darkness after murdering the small
Where?
group.
Like, there's
Guerrilla
a
warfare, dude. Guerrilla
40-foot
warfare.
wall.
That's what we got to do.
all right.
Let's do it, though.
Announcements. Sorry, I got to jump back into. Let's go here. All right. Quick announcements that we go through before we raid out and spread that TTRPG love. First off, remember, if you're following, you can shoot me a message and to create an NPC to inhabit the world of Cyrenthe. The bits, as Toxic had shown, give those hero points. So thank you so much, Toxic, for all those hero points. The music that you heard comes from our bard, Gregulus Designs. You can find the music on YouTube and Spotify. As the Derpwood, you can also find our artist, Fox Rubiscos, on X. Again, they have completed all 4 pieces now that Ember has joined the party. That is all kind of being posted or shown on screen right now. character outro or player outros. So, Mike, where can people find you before we play again? Hopefully next week. Now that we're in our winter schedule.
Yeah, mainly on YouTube right now. I've been doing stuff on TikTok as well. Twitter or X, Madcap23. Blue Sky is Madcap23 as well. I need to start posting more. I've been very involved with like my kids and also my winemaking and other stuff so I haven't done a lot of TTRPG stuff. But I've been doing this stuff for like 30 years, and yeah, I've been Hessian your Whisper Elf Rogue, who almost committed a war crime tonight.
I mean, we broke into a city, kind of.
That constitutes war crime. Allie, I
don't
guess.
think it does.
Yeah. How's the tents? The notion? Are you worried on what's to come?
Yes, and I also would hate it if I'm the reason that we have to start fighting. I got so excited. I have dark vision.
Or for a number of minutes yet, you do still have dark vision.
I'm gonna savor it.
Shelly, where can people find you before we play again next week?
Hey friends, it's Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, and you could probably see what I got going on Hey It's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. Maybe there's stuff there. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, probably here. And again, reprise my role as Gizmic, your friendly neighborhood cleric. Not with that accent. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a vampire.
We've gone to Ravenloft apparently, because we're all Dorian.
You do love the
We don't cast a reflection in the mirror.
We didn't. Oh my god, we are all vampires.
We're vampires.
sunproof vampires.
Blah.
Ashley, where can people find you before we play again?
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse. You can find me on YouTube with the group Avulsid Games playing the game Carnival, where we are all not good creatures, and we are with a misfit carnival. Currently, one of our characters has been mistaken or not mistaken for a deity, and we are starting religions of our own. It's terrible. It was pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. I have been Ty Thalanos. Again, you can find me gaming here and hanging out. When again tomorrow night starts Baldur's Gate with the misses, so hopefully to see you all then. Stick with us as we raid out. We're going to raid out, looks like 2 Forgotten Adventures as they're playing some D&D. So thank you all, and we shall see you all hopefully next week. Bye, everybody.